Welcome to the participants of the AP plus TS JCJ 2023. Welcome to my virtual class on 16th March 2023, Criminal Procedure Code Multiple Choice Question. Host, Professor Dr. Mohammed Saheb Hussain. And without wasting the time, let us go to our study and our deliberation. And in the last class, I was dealing the 27th question. Be ready to shoot. Summons are given or pro forma is given under which schedule? Option A, first schedule. Option B, second schedule. Option C, third schedule. Option D, fourth schedule. Shoot.
Sir, I think first schedule, sir.
It is the first schedule. The pro forma of summons are placed. So the right answer for the 27th question is first schedule. Is it a first schedule or second schedule? Again, I have the doubt. Let me check it. Yes. Summons of the accused from number. The second schedule is the right answer. The second schedule summons to an accused person is given in the second schedule. So answer is second schedule is the right answer. Is it clear? Say yes.
Okay, sir.
So now the 28th question. Ingredients of the valid warrant. As per the section dash, the following another requisite of valid warrant referred to form 2 and second schedule. So these are the things are there. Number 1, warrant must be in typing. 2, it must be given the full name and address of the person who has to execute it. Number 3, it must be clearly specify the offense. 4, it must give the name and description of the persons to be arrested. Options: A, 1 plus 2 plus 3, B, 2 plus 3 plus 4, C, 1 plus 3 plus 4, D, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4. Shoot, which is the right answer? Option:
1 plus 2 plus 4. 1 plus 2 plus 4 is not there. 1 plus 2 plus 4, sir.
No. I made one wrong statement there. 1, 2, 3, 4. I clearly made the first one, warrant must be in writing. But instead of writing, what I wrote?
Type.
Typing. So eliminate
Yes,
1. Then the answer is? Eliminate 1. Then the answer is?
B, sir. B. 2 plus
B
3
is the
plus
right
4.
answer. 2 plus 3 plus 4 is the right answer. And here the feedback I am giving you. Feedback. Number 1, warrant must be in writing. That is the thing. Now the next question. Of course, I did not number it well, but we can make it as a 28A. 28A, this is, I added, whenever that anything is added to the main, it should be added with the capital letter A. So, ingredients of warrant. What are the ingredients of the warrant? Number 1, it must be bear the seal of the court. 2, it must be signed by the presiding officer. Number 3, warrant remains in force until executed. 4, warrant remains in force until cancelled by the magistrate. So the options are A, 1 plus 2 plus 3, B, 2 plus 3 plus 4, C, 1 plus 3 plus 4, D, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4. Shoot.
Sir, D 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4, sir.
Repeat.
D 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4.
WRONG.
Option D, sir. 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4.
WRONG.
It is that.
A, sir. Option A.
Option A is the right answer because I will tell you what I changed in the 4. 1 plus 2 plus 3 is the right answer for the warrant. What is 4? I changed it is warrant remains in force until cancelled by the court, not by the magistrate. Of course, the magistrate only make it out, but the right wording is warrant remains in force until cancelled by the court. The court may be the presiding officer, magistrate, first class magistrate, second class magistrate, or the district magistrate, whoever may be there, presiding officer. Yes,
court means, in other words, magistrate itself, no, sir?
Because what you say, the warrant only given by the lower courtman, can't the warrant will be given by the district court?
Sir.
The district court, we will say district judge, we will say, we don't say magistrate.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So that is the reason we should say that cancelled by the court, who will be the presiding officer. Okay. So the right answer is 1 plus 2 plus 3 is the right answer. Now the 29th question, mode of execution of warrant, how many sections of CRPC of 1973? Mode, A, 3, B, 4, C, 5, D, 6.
Sir, I think A is the three types, sir.
It is only 3 sections or 4 sections?
3, I think, sir.
The answer is 4 sections are there.
4 are there.
Yes. Now here it will be clear whether it is a 3 or 4. So mode of execution of warrant from which section to which section of CRPC 1973? A, 73 to 76, B, 74 to 77, C, 75 to 78, D, 76 to 79. If you count, for instance, 73, let us presume it, 73, 74, 75, 76. How many sections? 4.
4 are there.
So the 4 sections are there. Now you shoot which is the proper sections among the A, B, C, D.
Sir, A 73 to 76, sir.
WRONG.
Option D, sir. 76 to 79.
WRONG.
B, B,
Sir.
D.
D
74.
is the right answer. 74 to 77 sections deals with the mode of execution of warrant under the CRPC 1973. Now let us go to the 31st question. The proclamation of the warrant shall be published as follows. It shall be publicly read in some dash place of the town or village in which such person ordinarily reside. A, visible. B, noticeable. C, exposed. D, conspicuous.
Option D, conspicuous.
It is the wording they used is conspicuous. That means where generally people will look at. Is it clear? Say yes.
Yes, sir.
Conspicuous means generally where the people will look at. For instance, if you are entering into the house near the front door adjacent, conspicuous place, not the back door adjacent of the on the wall. It is the front door, conspicuous place. When you go to the school, what do you see first? Sir, we see the gate. No doubt. The first you see the gate, over it there is the arch, you could see the name of the school. But when you enter into the school, you see the notice board first. So notice board is the conspicuous place. Am I right?
Okay, sir. Yes, sir.
Now 32nd question. Shall I proceed?
Yes, sir. Proceed.
32nd question. Objects of arrest. Number 1. So as to secure the attendance of the accused to the trial. 2. As a productive measure. 3. So as to obtain the correct name and address of the accused. 4. For retaking a person who escaped from the lawful custody. Options. A. 1 plus 2 plus 3. B. 2 plus 3 plus 4. C. 1 plus 3 plus 4. D. 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4.
Option D, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4.
WRONG.
1 plus 2 plus 3. Option A.
WRONG. I committed a mistake there. I made intentionally the mistake in one place. That is
Answer.
2 plus 3 plus 4 B, sir.
in the 2 I made a mistake.
1 plus C, sir. 1 plus 3 plus 4.
See, I told you already the C I made. Srinivas, you mute it because I am getting the resound from you. Mute, Srinivas. See, as a protective measure I made. No, it is not as a protective measure. As a preventive measure. So, eliminate that second. So, when you eliminate the second, what is the right answer?
Plus 3 plus 4. C is the
C,
answer.
1 plus 3 plus 4 is the right answer. So that was the thing. So 33rd question, 33. In the case of Dash, 1987, the Supreme Court held that there was sufficient relevant material on record and the prima facie of the case was established by one judge. In which case law? A. Keshav Rao versus Radheshyam and others. B. Sri Srinivasa Cut-Piece Cloth versus State of Maharashtra and others. C. State of Himachal Pradesh versus Kishan Lal Pradhan. D. MM Vargulius Pre-Energy Holding Limited versus the state representative. Among the ABCD, in which case law it was decided?
Sir, I think C. State of Himachal Pradesh versus Krishna Lal.
Yes, you are right. State of Himachal Pradesh versus Krishnalal Pradhan. In that case law, it is given the judgment. May I know how did you make it out? Just
Sometime I heard it.
Acha, you heard it somewhere.
Yes, sir.
Okay. In the case of Dash, of joinder of charges are not compelling in nature. The only permit the joint trial of charges under certain circumstances, and the courts may consider the same in the interest of the administration of justice after thoroughly studying the facts and circumstances of each case. It is decided in the case of A. CBI versus Mrs. Sweeney Iron and Steel Udyog Limited. B. R.S. Nayak versus A.R. Antule and others. C. K. Satwan Singh versus State of Punjab. D. Bakshish Singh Dhaliwal versus State of Punjab. Shoot.
Option C, sir.
Option C is the right answer. K. Satwan Singh versus State of Punjab. It is decided in that manner. Now let us go to the 35th question. In the case of Dash, the court observed that public prosecutors are ministers of justice who is duty bound to assist the judge in the administration of justice. It is decided in the case of A. Shivaji Chintappa Patil versus State of Maharashtra. B. State of Chhattisgarh versus Indrani Day. C. Babu versus State of Kerala. D. State of UP versus Bachchan Khan.
Option A, sir.
WRONG.
Sir, option B, state of Chandigarh Indrani Day.
Chhattisgarh, you want to say? WRONG. The right answer is
Option D.
option C, Babu versus State of Kerala. In the case of Babu versus State of Kerala, mute. The court observed that the public prosecutors are ministers of justice who is duty bound to assist the judge in the administration of justice. Then 36th question. The Code of Criminal Procedure within parentheses CRPC is a procedural law designed to create the legal machinery for a dash and impose suitable punishment on the guilty person, which is the proper sequence. I say sequence. A. Detecting crime, collecting evidence, apprehending the suspect criminals, determining the guilt or innocence of a suspect. B. Detecting crime, apprehending the suspect criminals, collecting evidence, determining the guilt of the innocence of the suspect. C. Apprehending the suspect criminal, detecting crime, collecting the evidence, determining the guilt or innocence of the suspect. D. Determining crime, apprehending the suspended criminals, determining the guilt or innocence of the suspect, and last is collecting evidence. Proper sequence.
Option B, sir.
Repeat.
Option B. Detecting the crime, apprehending suspected criminals, collecting evidence, determining the guilt or innocence of a suspect.
Wrong.
Sir, answer D.
B for Bombay.
D for Delhi.
The right answer is B.
I
First,
said B only,
detecting
sir.
crime, apprehending the suspect criminal, collecting the
I said
evidence
B
later.
only, sir.
You apprehend first, suspicion, but collecting the evidence. After the collecting the evidence, they determine whether he is a guilty or innocent of suspect. Am I right?
Yes, sir. I said B only, sir.
Yes. B is the right answer. See, first you sow, next you irrigate, next you harvest, next you thresh. I am speaking over the paddy. Is it
Yes,
clear?
Yes, sir.
Good. That is the sequence. Now 37th question. Criminal Procedure Code consists of dash modules that take an in-depth look at the Code of Criminal Procedure. A. 11 modules. B. 12 modules. C. 13. D. 14.
D 14.
WRONG.
C 13, sir.
C. 13 is the right answer. Srinivas, mute. So, Srinivas, you make a correction when you open it, mute. When you unmute it, I am getting the resound. Suppose you are alone speaking, I don't get the resound. Okay, 38th question. Transfer of criminal cases by the courts. Overview introduction. Power of the Supreme Court to transfer cases and appeals under the CRPC. Mismatch the following. I say mismatch. Number 1. Section 408. Powers of the High Court to transfer cases and appeals. Section 409. Withdrawal of the cases by the judicial magistrate. Third, Section 406. Withdrawal of the cases and appeals by the session judge. 4. Section 407. Power of the sessions judge to transfer cases and appeals. And the options: A. 1 plus 2. B. 2 plus 3. C. 1 plus 3. D. 1 plus 4. I said mismatch.
Option B 2 plus 3.
Option B is the right answer. 2 plus 3, because if you happen to see Section 406 of the CRPC, Power of a High Court to transfer cases and appeals means as it is. I did not change it. When you come to the matter of the 407 of the CRPC, power of the session judge to transfer cases and appeals, I changed it here. Now let's come to the 408, withdrawal of the cases and appeals by the session judge. I did not change it. And again 4 I changed it. 409 I changed it. What is that? Withdrawal of the cases by the judicial magistrate. No, I did not change the 409. Only 2-3 I changed. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So mismatch. Sometimes they match the following. Sometimes they will ask mismatch the following. Now anyone can unmute and read the 39th question.
Making over or withdrawal. Making over or withdrawal of cases by executive magistrate. Which section says? Option A 409, option B 410, option C 411, option D 412.
Shoot.
411 C.
WRONG.
Sir, section B, 410, I think, sir.
410 is the right answer. B is the right answer. Making power or withdrawal of cases by the executive magistrate, which section means it's a 410 section says. Now the 40th question. Dash of the Code of Criminal Procedure deals with the accused persons of unsound mind. A. Chapter 32, B. Chapter 23, C. Chapter 24, D. Chapter 25.
Sir, I think chapter A, chapter 22, sir.
WRONG.
B chapter 23.
Mute, Srinivas. Once you said you have to mute, I am getting the resound. So, chapter 25 is the right answer for the 40th question. That is, the Code Criminal Procedure deals with the accused person of the unsound mind, chapter 25. 41st question. And plea bargaining has certainly changed the dash of the Indian criminal justice system. I did not ask the section because everybody knows it. And earlier I asked such a question. A. Expression. B. Look. C. Appearance. D. Face.
C appearance.
WRNG. You know the face value? When you want to say there should have the face value, means there should be some basis to say so. So right answer is?
D face.
D is face value, face. Okay, 42nd question. Plea bargaining does not apply to the cases where the offense committed is dash or where the offense is committed against a woman or a child below the age of 14 years. A. Socio offenses. B. Economic offenses. C. Socio-economic offenses. D. Blue collar offense.
C socio-economic offense.
What is the another name for the socio-economic offenses? If you know it, you tell me. If you don't know it, you say pass on.
Passer.
White collar crimes.
Yes.
Blue collar crimes offenses are traditional crimes, rape, murder, and harsh is blue collar crimes. White collar crimes means taking the bribe and essential commodities, making the adulterated and getting the untouchability cases. Socio-economic, social and economic cases. Economic means finance. So socio-economic offenses are called white collar crimes. Sutherland, he is a person who wrote the socio-economic offenses. I'm sure he is the person who coined these socio-economic offenses. Sutherland, Southerland, if I not be mistaken. Okay, because we do have the socio-economic offences in our LLM as one of the optional course. Okay, now let us see the 43rd question. The important function is under the Criminal Procedure Code 1973. They are number 1, police, number 2, prosecutors, number 3, defense counsel, number 4, prison authorities. Now let us see the option. A, 1 plus 2 plus 3, B, 1 plus 3 plus 4, C, 2 plus 3 plus 4, D, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4.
Option A, 1 plus 2 plus 3.
That means the fourth one is not there.
Yes, sir.
Fourth one also there. So the answer is
D.
D,
1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4. Now 44th question. Yes, Srinivas, you read now.
Criminal Procedure Identification Act 2022. What is the act number? A 10, B 11, C 12, D 13.
D.
Say the full.
D. 13.
WRONG.
Sir, C 12, I think, sir.
WRONG.
10, sir. A.
WRONG.
B. 11.
See, you did not read, Srinivas. The style of Professor Hussain did not read in that way that what you read it. See, I will read it now. Criminal Procedure within parenthesis Act 2022. What is the act number? That is the way of reading. So here the 11 is the right answer. Within parenthesis, that is the style of Professor Hussein's students. Not within the square round bracket, not within the square circular bracket. Okay, now let us go to that 45th question. At present, the Act contains 565 sections and 5 schedules and 56 forms. The sections are divided into dash chapters. A. 44, B. 45, C. 46, D. 47.
C. 46.
Repeat.
C. 46.
Yes. C. 46 chapters are there. So that is the answer. Now 46th question. There is a rule of double jeopardy. Of course, I want to close it, but anyway I wrote it. Because the constitutional provision, Article 20, Sub-Article 1 of the Constitution of India says the double jeopardy, 1950. What is the corresponding section of the Code of Criminal Procedure in 1973? A. 299, B. 300, C. 301, D. 302.
B, I think 300, sir.
300 is the right answer. What is meant by jeopardy? Double jeopardy?
No man shall be punished twice
What is the classical case law?
for the same offense.
There is a classical case law I dealt several times when I was teaching the IPC. Maqbul Hussain versus State of Bombay. That is the classical case law. Because he was punished under Customs Act. Again, he was punished under Smuggling Act. But the Custom Act is not procedure law. Hence, he is not punished twice. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
You have to see some classical case law, you should be tip of your tongue. That is what I want to say. So today I prepared this much in the class, but again we'll say that in the Constitution, Section 20, Class 1,
Article 20.
2, Article 2, Article 22, 223. These are all very, very much important. And all the cases also you have to remember them. Article 21, Article 22 and 23. There are classical case laws are there. And you have to remember those case laws. Because generally the question will be asked in that one. So today this much I prepared it. I don't know because today I made very fast because now the time is 7:14 because we started at 6:10. But it's 50 minutes are over. Okay, now let us see that what is the next video have it. Next is Indian Evidence Act 1872, that is 2 days, 17th March and 18th March. But meanwhile, till Cisco WebEx closes, I would like to give some more points to you. If you see the Bare Act, you could know it. Supplementary questions, these are all. When the CRPC 1973 came into effect, enforced? Supplementary question.
1st March 1964.
What is the act number?
Act 11.
That is the different Act 11. That is Prisons Act is deleted in the 2022 amendment. The last amendment for the CRPC is 2022. And the Identification Act is made. That is Act number 11. But how could you know this Act number here? Here in the first, when you give the details of it, it will be given the Act number. I will show you here because it's very lengthy. How many schedules are there in the CRPC? Supplementary question. How many schedules? How many chapters? We read it chapters. Okay, how many forms? Forms are 56.
56 forms.
Appendix is 1. Schedules are? First schedule, classification of the offences. Second schedule,
2 schedules.
forms. How many schedules are there?
2 schedules.
First schedule deals with offences.
Offense.
And second schedule deals with?
Forms.
What is the Act number?
11.
Here I have shown you the code of criminal procedure.
Act 2.
But why do you say 11? Srinivas, mute. I am getting the resound. See, chapters. We already dealt how many chapters are there. So, supplementary questions they may ask in a different, not supplementary question. The questions will be framed in different ways. Like, what is the section of the inquiry, investigation, judicial proceedings, local jurisdiction, and metropolitan area, bail, offences, summons, warrants, and plea bargaining. What is the section of the plea bargaining?
265A to L.
And how many sections are repealed? Can you tell me?
No, sir.
Such a question we have to ask, but one should be very much. And plea bargaining given in the which chapter? Supplementary question.
21A.
Capital A.
Yes, sir.
And 26 to 65 capital A, application of the chapter. That is, a plea bargaining can be made at any stage of the trial.
Yes, sir. Before final dispute.
Can all the cases will we make the plea bargaining?
No, sir.
Cases which are compoundable nature, yes, it can be. Those are cognizable offences, generally it cannot be. Then you can see there are many provisions are made in the 265. See 265A, 265B, 265C, 265D, 265E, and 265F, 265G, 265H, 265I, J, K, L. So I can ask any one of the question like this. Compare, match the following or mismatch. Making this 265J I say savings and 265K I give the statement, then I mismatch it. So probability would be there may be a question. Probability would be there would be a question on the 265 because all these capitals are added in amendments. Either in the same amendment or the different amendment. I believe that if you could look at it, it can be shown whether the same amendment or the different amendment it is added. Because generally they will give the footnote under this one. 265A. They will give the inserted Act number 2 of the 2006, Section 4 with effect from the 5/7/2006. I don't know which one is added here. Is it A is added? So probability would be there. They may ask the questions in such a manner because they are added in the amendments, different amendments to directly to the section. That's why we write it in the capital. 265 in the beginning is there, but later on added 5 to L, up to L, yes, GHI, JKL, yes. So, how many are there if you count it? So, 265 is amended and added in that manner. And chapters we already dealt it. And if you just go on surf it, the probability of the asking the questions also. See, they can ask the question comparison. Chapter 3, detail. Chapter 4, detail. Chapter 6, detail. Chapter 7, detail. Match the following. Or they can ask mismatch the following. Even they give the chapter and its explanation.
How
Now
can
I
we
can ask one
remember all
tricky
the
question.
chapters?
Yeah, please.
How can we remember all the chapters? So many chapters are there, no, sir?
See, if you read once now, you get some idea in your brain. When you brainstorm it, automatically your brain will stuck it. Oh, we read this, these chapters are there. If you don't read,
After reading all acts, it's getting confused.
no, not confusion, not confusion. See, keep in the mind techniques and broad techniques you have to keep in the mind. And that techniques will be useful to you. I'm sure that if you once you read it, you need not to remember. No. You read it, automatically your brain will reel it. Your brain will reel it and it will strike the exact right answer. You need not to remember. See, just now, Srinivas told me, I asked him, how did you know that is the right answer? Sir, somewhere I read when I was going through it. And that is, he did not remember it. Srinivas, did you remember it? You recollect
But
it.
chapter numbers and names are quite different, no, sir?
See, a recollection. Nothing is impossible. I said nothing is impossible, provided cool mind and cool thinking, and one day before you are not supposed to read. Completely. Before going to the examination, no question of reading, at least 12 hours before. Keep your brain very calmful. A stagnant water, you could see your image. But rippling water, ripples are there, you could not see your image. So keep the brain very stagnant and equilibrium. Don't agitate it. What will happen? What will go? No, nothing will happen. Keep your brain very calm, very comfortable, without any taking any bare act. Go to the examination hall. Only pen and pencil which are essential there, but take the brain with you. So I'm sure that you can shoot it, but you have to participate it and you have to read it and come to the class. That is the very best way to test your capacity of recollecting and remembering. See, remembering is different from recollecting. We cannot remember the everything, but many things we can recollect. That is very important factor. And that is the examinations, there will say it. A robot cannot argue in front of a human being. A robot will argue only. सारे जहां से अच्छा हिंदुस्तान हमारा, जय हिंद।